Hey everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Sell Those Flipping Cars. I'm Zachary, and in today's episode, we are doing the oil change on the 3.5 liter EcoBoost in the 2017 Ford Explorer. So make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the like button if this repair video helps you save some money on your oil change. Let's jump in it. Alright, for this repair, we're going to need a 15 millimeter socket or wrench, whichever one you want to use. The oil filter pliers, a new engine oil filter, 6 quarts of 5W30, and a drip pan. So we're going to go ahead and get this placed under the vehicle and get it taken care of. Remember, when reinstalling your drip pan plug, you don't have to make it super tight, okay? You don't want to strip the bolt out. Alright, so here we are at the front of the vehicle. We're gonna go under the vehicle. Okay, let's get down. You have a protective skid plate at the front. Here, let me take that out of the rig here. Alright, you see the protective skid plate? You got these thumbnail supports. One here. Looks like another one right on the other side of it. You see it? Hang on, let me point with my finger here and try to find it in the camera. There you go, right here. If you just follow all 4 points of this support. Now, make sure you spray it with some PB Blaster though. That way, those thumb supports go back on there. Or the little thumb bolts. You know, little thumbnail screws right there. And then you got the 2 at the back. So make sure you get those, drop the plate so we can get the oil changed. Alright, while we are waiting on that to empty out, we're going to go ahead and pop this lid off right here and go. That way there's no air pockets. Go ahead and put it right up where you're not going to lose it. Remember, we're using 5W30 today. I am using a synthetic blend. All the parts and tools that I used in today's video, I'm going to put in the video description down below. Make sure you do have a rag to check the engine oil level after we start adding it as well. We're just waiting on the oil to finish draining out, and then we can put that drain plug back in. Remember, not super tight. Your future self will thank you. All right, as you can see, the flow of the oil is almost to an end, so we can go ahead and take our engine filter pliers and take the old engine filter off and put that in our drain plug. Replace it with our new engine oil filter. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw our new filter on. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of the old oil, run it around the rim. Okay, lubricate it. You don't want to put a dry filter on the car. Your future self will thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and double check in there, look in there, that you don't have the old O-ring on there. Okay, let me show you real quick. What's in the filter? You see right there? You can see the base and everything. There's no old O-ring on there. You're good to go. There we go. There, we can go ahead and clean it up now. Everybody wants to see you pretty new pretty new engine oil filter there. Oh. Yeah, that's on there good and tight. All right, there you go. No need to make it any tighter than that. Okay, it's a non-movable part. It doesn't go anywhere. All right, now it's all nice and pretty. We can go ahead and put that drain plug in the back now. Okay, let's put that back in, 15 millimeter. Remember, don't make it too tight. All right, we have the drain plug tight, we have the filter tight. We can go ahead and put our engine oil in until we are at the correct level on the dipstick. After that, we will test fire the vehicle, and as long as we don't have a leak, we can put the skid plate back on the bottom. All right, let's go ahead and start filling it up. If you don't have a filter, use an old bottle, cut it in half, and use that as the filter. Not filter, funnel. Okay, now we can go ahead and check our engine oil level again. Can actually lose quite a bit of oil if you don't watch it. All right, you see how we're low now? Let's go ahead and add in that last quart, and we should be good to go. Yep, right there, right below the hash mark right there. So we are solid and good to go. We can go ahead and put the plastic bonnet back on the top if you took it off for it to sit properly. There we go. Much better. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we can go ahead and put our engine oil cap back on, all nice and pretty like. There we go. All right, in a service, you also want to replace the air filter as well. In this vehicle, we have the K&N air filter, so we never have to replace it, but you do have to clean it. So if you want to know how to clean your K&N air filter, let me know in the video description down below, and I will make that video as well. Let's go ahead and put the metal plating back on the bottom, and we will be good to go. Now to deal with that engine service light that's been on. We're gonna go ahead and turn the vehicle on. There we go. We'll shut the door so. All right. We're gonna go to the main menu, go settings, press the right arrow button, go vehicle, right arrow button, and go down to oil life, press the right arrow button, and then hold OK to reset your engine service light. There you go. All right, guys, there you have it. The oil change done on the 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine on the Ford Explorer. Remember, this engine can also be found in the Ford Expedition and the Ford F-150. So if my video helped you today save some money and know a little bit more about your vehicle, make sure you smash that like button in the lower right hand corner and hit subscribe for even more DIY auto repair right here on the channel. Stay tuned for a lot more about the EcoBoost engine as well. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, keep on wrenching. Take care.